Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Everyone fine. Last day enjoyed. With whom? Anyone special? No one is special in your life? No, they are the super special. You don't have any special one? You have. Ah, no, everyone should have some special one. I think so. If you don't have, make someone. तो इसमें हंसने वाली क्या बात है? No, no, no. Just try to understand. ना मेरी बात समझो मेरी बात है. If you want to have, you need to make effort for that. Understood now. Just try to. It is as simple as if you want to become CA, you need to have, you need to make effort for that. Correct. So when I am saying special one, it can be what the ICI also, no? Correct. Understood. Whatever. Just try to means what I want to say. If you want to have some special one in your life, you to make some effort for that. फ्री में तो कुछ नहीं मिलता. You need to make some effort. Correct. So you'll get the success whatever you want to achieve only with some effort. Correct. And there is one rule: if you want to gain something in the future, you will take some pain right now. Without pain there is no gain, and the pain will increases as proportionate to the gain whatever you want. If you want ultimate more and more gain, so your pain will increase proportionately to that. So if you want less pain in your life, less gain. If you want no pain, so no gain. So if you want tremendous gain, the tremendous pain will come. This is 100% true. Correct. So of course you are in this life, you are making lot of sacrifices. The student life, you are making lot of sacrifices because of that gain only, because of that ultimate gain. So chalta hai, hota hai. Now as per the homework whatever I have given, there were question number 10, 11, 12. So let us do fast. Those who have done, they will help me. Those who have not done, they will do copy paste. Okay. So question number 10, let me read. The following is the balance sheet of ABC on 31st December 2001 when they decided to dissolve the partnership. You can see creditor A's loan capital ABC. Okay. And then they have given the asset realized in the following sum in the installment. So first installment, second installment, they have given this. The first installment this much amount received, second installment this much amount received, like this. Correct. The expense of realization were expected to rupees 500 but ultimately amounted to rupees 400 only. Correct. So how at each stage cash received should be distributed between partners, they share profit and losses in the ratio 2 is to 2 is to 1. So you can see there is no insolvent partner. If there is no insolvent partner, what you will do? What you will do? You will use what? Whatever one method only we have done. So first we'll do what? Working note, calculation of correct order of payment among partners by using highest relative capital method. You have how many partners? A, B and C. What is the capital on the date of dissolution? 15,000, 18,000, 9,000. What is PSR? 2 is to 2 is to 1. So what is the capital per unit of profit? 7,500 9,000, 9,000. Correct. So what is the proportionate capital? We'll take this as what? This as what? Minimum capital. It becomes 15,000, 15,000, 7,500. So what is the surplus capital? It is nil, 3,000, 1,500. Very good. So once again we'll do PSR. PSR is what? 2 is to 1, and this is 2 is to 1 only. It means, can I say, means because this is 2 is to 1, so there is no surplus capital. Correct now. If you want to continue, continue. So once again you will find out capital per unit of profit. Correct now. This becomes 1,500. 1,500. So what is the proportionate capital once again? It is what? Nil, 3,000 and 1,500. You can see surplus capital is 0, 0, 0. Understood? Correct. It means order of payment. First we will pay to whom? B and C. How much amount? 4,500. In which ratio? 2 is to 1. Then second, balance amount to A, B and C. In which ratio? 2 is to 1. Order of payment done? Correct. Now we'll do what? Statement of distribution of cash among partners. Yes, sir. So we have how many column? It is what? Partner. Correct? So we have creditor. We have creditor na. Creditor, then A's loan. A's loan and A, B and C. What is the balance outstanding? 2,000, 5,000, 15,000, 18,000, 9,000. Any opening balance given? Yes, correct. We can add on first realization. What is the opening balance and how much asset realized is equal to 1,000. Total cash available 1,500. It is given the expense of realization expected to be 500. Correct. So we'll just from this we'll what? Allocate 500 to realization expenses. Then actual what will happen? We'll do at the end. We'll do what? Less realization expenses expected 500. So how much is cash available for distribution? So cash available for distribution is 1,000. Correct now. It will be paid to whom? So it is 1,000 will be paid to whom? This. Correct. No. Then what is balance outstanding? 1,000, 5,000, 15,000, 18,000, 9,000. Done. Then we'll do what? Second realization. With how much asset realized? 3,000. Will first pay to what? Creditor. And 2,000 to whom? A's loan. So what is balance outstanding? Nil. 3,000, 15,000, 18,000 and 9,000. Then third realization. How much asset realized? It is 3,900. It will be paid to whom? A's loan 3,000 and 900 will be distributed to whom? B and C. In which ratio? 3 is to 2 is to 1. 2 is to 1. How much? 600 and 300. Done. What is the balance outstanding? Nil nil. 15,000, 17,400, 8,700. Then what is fourth realization? Asset realized how much? 6,000. So out of these, so it was how much? 4,500. Out of 4,500, how much already distributed? 900. Balance is what? 3,600. So can I say first we'll make payment to A and sorry B and payment to B and C to the extent of 3,600. Can you distribute 2,400 and 1,200? And then balance. How much balance left in this? 24 will be distributed to whom? A, B and C. In which ratio? 2 is to 2 is to 1. Distribute 950, 960, 960, 960, 960, 960 and 480. Correct. What is the balance outstanding? 14,000, 40, 14,000, 40, 7,000. You can see now it become 2 is to 2 is to 1. It means we are doing perfectly correct. Last realization. Last realization now. How much asset realized? Is 20,000. Some printing mistake is there na? It is 20,100. Make it 100. And can I say we'll add also what? Realization expense not paid. Means we have initially taken what? 500. But actual expense was what? 400. So how much balance left from that? So realization expense not paid. How much? 100. So total is what? 20,200 will be allocated to whom? A, B and C. Allocate. Eight zero eight zero 8080 4040. So what is the balance? This become realization loss. What is the realization loss? How much? 5960. 5960 2980. Done. बताओ. Simple. Achha, they have used in this question. They have used what? They have used maximum loss method. I think so. Because question was silent, na? So they have used maximum loss method. I think so. है ना? They have used maximum loss method in the solution. चलेगा, but maximum loss method will do once we have understood. I have asked you to do PCM. If the question that is silent, we can use either PCM or maximum loss method. In the solution, they have used what? Maximum loss method. So we can do by maximum loss method also. Correct now. So let us use maximum loss method now. In this question only. Can we use maximum loss method? Okay. Or what we'll do, we'll take. Achha, what was doubt in question number 11? 10 we have done. Bada. Question 11, what is the doubt? Any doubt is there? Acha. Chalo, this is a good question. Better do it. Anyone have done question number 11 correctly? Chalo, let us do it. Question 11 is a good question. And I don't expect it also. Expected in exam. As an enterprise, a partnership firm ABC are three partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:3. The balance sheet of firm as on 31st December 2001 is given below. A's capital how much? 15,000, 7,500 and 15,000. B's loan is given. Sundry creditor is given. Factory building, plant MSC, debtor stock and cash at bank is given. Now on balance sheet date, all the three partners decided to dissolve their partnership since the realization of asset was protracted. They decided to distribute amount as and when feasible, and for this purpose they appoint C. I said now anyone can be appointed as a liquidator यहाँ पर. So they have decided that C will become what? Liquidator. So C will be entitled to some liquidator remuneration. Correct. Now who was to get as his remuneration? 1% of the value of asset realized other than cash at bank and 10% of amount distributed to partners. So 1% of asset realized plus 10% of amount distributed to partner. We need to just find out how much asset realized and how much amount distributed to partners. Asset is given where realized first installment, second installment, third installment, last installment. Resolution expenses were provided for estimated amount of 3,000. They have said estimated amount of 3,000, and if nothing has been given, we'll assume this is only actual. Creditors were settled finally for 15,900. What they are saying, creditors were finally settled for what amount? 15,900. So what was the creditor amount? 16,500. Means some discount has been received. It means some discount has been received. Only this is the changes. I think simple only. Let's see. Only remuneration wala point I need to explain. Correct. So we'll do first find out what? Order of payment. Calculation of order of payment among partners. Done. You also done. Hmm? Done. But right now, I am writing. You are thinking about whom? Huh? Right? कभी कभी we'll go to somewhere ना. हाँ. चलो. चलो. A B C. You'll do. I will do. You'll do. I will do. Do na fast. Fast do. Why are you waiting for me? Those you have not done, I am doing for them. Do. Why you don't bring book? Arey, this chapter is completed, not completed. Huh? वाह रे वाह. ले. Now see. Question. What is the amount? 15,000, 7,500, 15,000. Ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 3. Now you can do. Chalo, help me. 15,000. What is PSR? 4 is to 3 is to 3. What is the capital per unit of profit? How much? What is the minimum to find a proportionate capital? How much? So what is surplus capital? Correct? Then one second what? Capital per unit 1000. One second surplus capital means first proportionate capital 5,000 and so what is surplus capital? Nil nil. The order of payment. First to whom? C. Then second to whom? How much? 87. Correct. The balance to A, B and C. Correct na? This is 4 is to 3 is to. Correct. Chalo. Now let us prepare statement. Statement for distribution of cash among partner. Correct. How many partners? A, B, C. B's loan and creditor. But in exam now you should write on this way, that you should write down these are partners. Write this way, huh? Partners A, B and C. चलेगा? The balance outstanding how much? 16,500, 4,500, 15,000. Whether there is any cash balance given. Always the student miss cash balance only. Means it might happen bank balance they miss, they started with first installment. ऐसा होता है. Be careful about that. Anyone have done mistake that you have done? ऐसा होता है कि when you will do by your own तो you will miss bank balance. And what will happen? You will not realize in exam that you have missed it. In class or in when you are doing self-esteem you have solution. You have solution well acha. So sometimes we feel that no, this is not a mistake, but this is huge mistake, blunder mistake I will say. Sometimes we'll say chalo theek hai, we'll ignore this type of mistake, but actually we do mistake this type only in exam. In exam normally you will not do mistake conceptually. Conceptually all are strong, everyone. Now in this statement you will not do mistake. It is very simple now. Only if I explain liquidator remuneration one time, then you will be able to do it. Calculation, provided you have calculator and you know how to use calculator, you'll not do mistake. Correct now. Due to concentration sometimes what happen, you are thinking so much that in calculation also you do mistake. But this type of information you leave some point, you leave some information can be dangerous. So balance outstanding will start with first installment only. Correct now. So first installment will start with what? Opening balance. Opening cash how much? 275. And how much asset realized? 18,650. So total become how much? 18,925 now. Now everyone, from this what will do? Because asset realized, so asset realized, so 1%, na? 1% of value of asset realized will be liquidator remuneration. Correct now. So we write down minus. Hmm? We can do that also. We can do this also. चलो ठीक है. Less dissolution expense आ जाओ. ठीक है. Okay. Dissolution expense how much? 3,000. Now happy? Okay. Then less what? LR. LR means what? You can add on cease remuneration also. You can add on liquidator remuneration full. Don't write LR in exam. Huh? Don't write LR. LR means what? LR does not mean liquidator remuneration. Na? Write down cease remuneration. In exam write down cease remuneration. चलेगा? ठीक है. So LR will be what? 1% of 18,650. So this will be how much? 187. Okay, sir. 187. So how much cash is available? 15,738. Correct. So 15,738 is cash available for distribution. Now first we'll make payment to whom? How much? But actual payment need to be done how much? 15,900. Just find out what is the discount. Means we'll make payment to, only to the extent of 15,900. Okay, we have that much only, 15,738, and nothing will be paid to this party. Correct? Yes, sir. Got it. Can you give me balance outstanding? 762, 4,500, 15,000, 7,500, 15,000. Okay, sir. This also done. Now let us come to second realization. How much asset realized? It is 17,320. From this, what will minus? C is remuneration. It is 1% of what? 17,320. It is 173. So how much cash available for distribution? 17,147. Correct. Understood. From this, you will first make payment to whom? Payment to creditor. Only to the extent of 162. This point have you understood? Only to the extent of 162. Correct. Balance will be discount transfer to PL. So balance discount transfer to PL. We are not preparing PL account यहाँ पर. So balance will remain unpaid. Balance will remain unpaid. Correct? Yes, sir. This you have understood. Correct. You can write down also if you want to write down P minus transfer to PL so that this will be closed. How much? 600. This will be closed now. Transfer to PL 600 closed. Understood. So that this creditor account is closed. Nothing to be paid. Okay. Then minus payment to whom? Whether we have sufficient balance. So total amount will be paid 4,500 and 4,500 will be paid. Then what is the balance amount? So first payment will be done to whom? Payment to अच्छा now how much? सही बात है 100% correct. बताओ what is the amount due? Amount left 12,480 485. Okay, now this amount is payable to whom? Partners. But can this amount is inclusive of LR? So if LR is what they have given 10% of amount payable to partners. So if amount payable to partners is 100, so LR become 10. So can you see this become 110? This become 110. So LR will be 10 by 110. Have you understood this point? Same thing we have done in liquidator remuneration. If you remember, LR is 5% of amount payable to members in a liquidation company chapter. Same thing here also. This amount is inclusive of LR. Correct? We will do minus what? LR. It will be 12485 into what? 10 by 110. How much? 1135. 1135. How much balance now? 11,350. This 11,350 will first pay to whom? Only C now. So minus payment to C. How much? 3750. So this 3750 will be paid to C. 3750. Then what is the balance left? This will be paid to whom? Payment to A and C. In which ratio? In 4:3 ratio. Can you give me the amount? A 4343 and 32 325057. Done. Have you understood this working? Have you understood this working? Correct. What is the balance outstanding? nil nil 10657 7500 7009 993. Have you understood? बोलो बोलो. What doubt? LR 162. This one. This was very simple. It is given in the question. Last point you read. I think you have not read the last point. The creditor were finally settled for what? 15,900 means whatever not paid, that is discount. Final settlement na. So what is the total amount due? It is 16,500 minus 15,900. How much? 600 discount. So after payment from first installment, it was 762. Out of this, how much discount? 600. So what will be paid? 162. So you can see only we have paid 162 because this 600 is discount. Understood? Correct? Yes, sir. Coming to third installment. But how much asset realized? 10,000. Then first what? Minus LR based on asset realized. It is 1% of 10,000 is equal to 100. How much left? 9,900. Now this is the amount payable to what? Partners. So 9,900 also we need to calculate LR. So minus LR is equal to what? 9,900 into what? 10 by 110. Understood this point? Are you able to follow this? Correct. How much? 900. So what is the amount available for distribution? First we'll make payment to AN to the extent of 1150. Understood how 1150? So what was the order of payment? Check करेंगे. Order of payment is what? This already done. Now 8750 should be paid to what? A and C. Out of 8750, how much already we have paid? We have paid 7600. How much not paid? 1150. So first we'll pay to payment to A and C. 1000 1150. In which ratio? 4:3. And balance will be paid to whom? How much? 9,000 minus 1150? 7850. So balance will be paid to whom? Payment to A, B and C. In which ratio? 4:3:3. 7,850. Can you distribute 1150 first? 657 493. And can you distribute this 7850? 3140 2355. 2355. Done. Can you give me balance outstanding? बताओ. Balance outstanding. Now how much? Nil nil 6860 5145. Now you can see automatically it is in which ratio? PSR means we are doing 100% correct. If this is correct means now you are not supposed to cross check, means you are doing calculation wise it is correct. Huh? Provided you have taken correct amount. Understood. Last installment. Last installment. Aja. Last installment. Asset realized how much? 7,000. From this what? LR of seized remuneration 1% of 7,000 is equal to 70. How much? 6930 minus what? Once again LR 6930 into 10 by 110. How much? 630. So how much left? 6,300. This will be paid to whom? Paid to A, B and C. 4 is to 3 is to 3. Distribute 2520 1890 1890. What is the balance left? How much? 4340 31 3255 3255. Done. Realization loss in PSR. Simple now. Good question. Huh? This type of question normally they ask with LR, so that you take much time. Time is required now. Two calculation increase now. Because of that reason, it become interesting question. Correct. What was the doubt in last question? 12 में any doubt? बोलो. No doubt, then I will leave. So I'll come to the second method. बहुत हो गया PCM. ठीक है. For practice we have done many question ना. So last question I am assuming that you have done correct. चलेगा? Those who have not done, they can do it. So last, now come to maximum loss method. Maximum loss method. Now, maximum loss method. So what they are saying, कि once you are paid to all external liability is paid, so you are due with the amount outstanding to partners. Let us assume the total amount. Let us assume the total amount outstanding to partners is individually it is 20,000, 30,000, and let us assume this C is Nalayak having debit balance. So C, let us assume insolvent. Let us assume insolvent. Correct? Means he will not bring any cash. Correct? Understood. So the total amount is 45,000. Now, whenever any partner is insolvent, so in that case you can't apply surplus method or proportionate capital method, because in this you can't apply it because negative capital now. So actually, how to find out surplus capital? In this case, you will not be able to find out surplus capital. Understood? Therefore, will not apply proportionate capital method. Understood? So what we'll do in this? What they said, first find out unpaid capital, and then find out how much cash is available for distribution. Suppose let us assume cash available is 10,000. Let us assume cash available is 10,000. So what we'll assume ki suppose this is the last realization. Means even though it is first, second, third or any realization, we'll assume that suppose this is last realization. So can you see, if this is last realization, so this 35,000 become what? Maximum loss. Maximum loss. Okay, this loss will reduce with second realization, third realization, etc. Are you getting? So this become maximum loss. Means today we have realized how much? 10,000. And if we assume that in future we are not able to realize any asset, so can you see this become maximum loss? अरे बोलना. This is the maximum loss na. But this loss can be reduced with subsequent realization. So this become maximum loss. So this maximum loss will be borne by whom? Partners in their profit sharing ratio. So let us assume profit sharing ratio is, we'll call it maximum loss, and this, let us assume the, it is 3:2:1. एज्यूम कर लेते हैं, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट 17,500, 11,667 and 5833. Correct. So can you see if this is maximum loss? If this is maximum loss, are we able to understand? If this is maximum loss, means we'll find out how much cash should be paid. So can you say 20,000 minus this? This will be the amount of cash payment. Correct now. So how much? Bata? 2,500 and 18,333 and 10,800. But he should contribute itna. Means can you say C should contribute 10,833, but he will not contribute. But he will not contribute now. It means his loss will be borne by whom? A and B. His loss will be borne by A and B. In which ratio? We'll apply Gardner versus Murray. So can I say anytime negative balance is coming in any partner, so his loss will be borne by other partner, solvent partner. In which ratio? Capital ratio. So what we'll do? We'll do plus minus negative adjustment. Whenever negative is coming, we'll do plus minus negative adjustment, and this will become positive 10,833, and this will be allocated to A and B in which ratio 2 is to 3, not in PSR, in 2 is to 3. Allocate 2 is to 3 now. How much? 4,333, 6,500. Understood? Correct. Now what is the balance coming? How much? 1,833. 1 second become negative, and this is how much? 11,833, and this become what? Nil. Understood? Correct. Now due to negative adjustment, can I say A's balance become negative? So what is the rule that once it become negative, we'll apply, once any balance is negative, we'll apply negative adjustment. Means we'll do 1 second plus minus what? Negative adjustment. 1 second we'll do plus minus negative adjustment, and the negative will be transferred to other partner. Other partner will here what? B, and this negative adjustment will be actually removed. Correct now. So plus minus negative adjustment, and this will be 1833 plus and 1833 minus, and automatically you will say this become nil, and this become what? 10,000, and this become nil, means this 10,000 will be paid to whom? B, only B. This 10,000 will pay to only B. Okay, so this is nothing but surplus capital is paid. Understood? Surplus capital is paid. Understood? This is known as maximum loss method. This is known as maximum loss method. Okay, so this maximum loss method will be continued for second installment, third installment, fourth installment, as on. Automatically the maximum loss at the end will become minimum loss, and that minimum loss will be what? Realization loss. Understood? Let us take one full weight question and let us understand how to do. We'll take the same question whatever we have used for PCM, so that we can understand that in PCM and maximum loss method the answer remains same, provided all partners are solvent. So let us take one question which we have done for what? PCM. Question 14 we have done last class. Last class we have done question 14. Let us take the same question and let us do it for what? Maximum loss method. Then we'll understand which method is more easy. If you find PCM is easy, so we'll apply PCM in exam. If you find MLM is easy, so we'll apply MLM, because MLM can be applied in any situation. PCM can be applied only in case of solvency. Understood? Yes, sir. So if it is a solvent partner question, then you can apply both PCM and MLM. If question is silent, we'll apply which method? Easy method now. Let's see which one is easy. Question number 14. Question number 14. Can you say here no working note is required? Statement of distribution of cash. Statement of distribution of cash. If you have not understood, don't think much, huh? If suppose previous example you have not understood now, right now don't think. Automatically with this question you will understand everything. Chalega? So there is one creditor, three partners, and in this one total column also you require. Total column, sundry creditor and partners. Akaram, Bakaram and Chakaram. Can we start? Freedom balance. Question तो already we have read na. I am not reading the question. Already in the last class we have read the question. You remember the question na? So चलो ठीक है, we'll start. अच्छा, this was the question where that 2000 balance was for first 3 months and then what 1000 balance. That was the question. I remember that point. Correct? चलेगा? अच्छा भाई याद आ गया. Okay. तो बताओ. Balance outstanding is what? 37,000. A give me after minus. अच्छा अक्रम तो कुछ है ही नहीं. 40,000. Then B is what? 30 minus 4. 26,000. And see how much? In exam you can write down first amount due, then deduct current account balance, then find out capital on the date of dissolution. That also you can do. ठीक है? Yes sir. Then we start with which month? March के बाद April ना? We'll start with April 1998. बताओ. What is opening balance? Opening balance how much? 3,000. Then cash retained, cash available, correct. This will be paid to whom? Payment to sundry creditor 1,000. अच्छा, what is the total? Total was what? Total was 1,27,000. So you'll deduct from total also. Okay, deduct from total also. Understanding what I'm doing? Why total column is required, that you will automatically understand. Means in proportionate capital method we don't require total column na. Now can you once again give me balance outstanding? 1,26,000, 36,000, 40,000, 26,000, 24,000. Done. Correct. Then we'll come to after April. We'll come to which month? May 1998. What is the opening balance? Then what happened? Can you give me? Plus how much debtor collected? How much? 15,000. Then what? Stock sold. How much? 20,000. Then Realization expense how much? 5,000. 500. Then minus retained. How much retained? 2,000. So how much cash available? 34,500. So the first will do payment to whom? How much? Entire amount. Entire amount. 34,500. 34,500. Done, done, done. Can you give me balance outstanding? 90. Then 1,500. Then 40,000. Then simple. Then afterward, June will come. June 1998. The opening balance how much? 2,000. Then what happened? Plus debtor how much? 10,000. Then stock how much? 24. Then minus, there is no liquidation expense. Retain how much? 1,000. Very good. This too you have understood na? Correct. Thank you very much. So how much cash available? 35,000. You will first make payment to whom? Payment to creditor. How much? 1,500. 1,500. 1,500. Ah. After this, can you give me the balance outstanding? Balance is what? This is how much? 33,500. 90,000 na? 90,000 nil. 40,000. 26,000. 24,000. Then so can I say once external liabilities are paid, now you will apply maximum loss. The maximum loss is only for partners, not for external liabilities. And up to this, any doubt? No doubt. Now what we'll do? We will find out maximum loss. We'll find out maximum loss. Correct. So what is the cash available? 33,500. Correct now. Are you getting? This is the cash available. So what is the maximum loss? Batao. Maximum loss is 90,000 minus this. 90,000 minus this. Correct. How much? 36. 56,500. Write down here 56,500. If you want to write down maximum loss is 90,000 minus 33,500. Will be allocated in which ratio? PSR. What is PSR? 4 is to 3 is to 3. Allocate. $22. Huh? The maximum loss will be in PSR. Maximum loss is realization loss na. Insolvency loss will be in capital ratio na. Whenever negative adjustment will do, that will be in capital ratio. And maximum loss is realization loss. This is maximum realization loss. Realization loss in case of insolvency also we have done in PSR. Correct now? Understood. ठीक है, doubt came now, just write down. Doubt came now, good, doubt is good only. Because this is realization loss. Realization loss will be always in PSR. ठीक है ना? बताओ. Can you allocate 22,600, 16,950, 16,950. So what is the difference coming? Balance 17,400, 9050, 9050, 7050. So you can see there is no negative item. There is no negative item, means this become total cash paid to the partners. So you can, the total will be 33,500. Check kar lo. The total will be 33,500. And what was the cash available? So that is paid, means the cash paid to partner is 17,400, 9050 and 7050. Understood? Means this become what? Cash paid to partners. This become cash paid to partners. Have you understood this point? Have you understood this point? Means 1 second we'll find out balance outstanding. Now can you see the balance outstanding will be amount of maximum loss only. So balance outstanding is 40,000 minus what? 17,400 cash paid. So balance outstanding will be an amount equal to maximum loss only. The balance outstanding will be 56,500, 22,600, 19,000, 16,950, 16,950. Then what? 16,950. So automatically now it become proportionate. Automatically it become proportionate now. Understood? Any doubt? Now you can do it by your own. Do. This was the which month? June I have done. July there is no nothing. August you do. August you do. Write down carefully each and everything. Okay. And write down neatly. August month we are doing now. How much? 15,000? 11,000? Done. Balance how much? 17,000? 6960? 5220? 5220 na? Total is equal to cash available only. So this is cash paid to, this is cash paid to partners na. Now what is the balance outstanding? Amount equal to maximum loss only. Last also do. September you have done. Do it. Shh. Why you are talking? Hmm? September. August no doubt. September. Opening cash how much? 1000. Then there was one machinery taken by Akram. Machinery taken by Akram. How much? Agreed value 10,000. Then sale of machinery how much? And there is no realization. So it is 41,000. So now can I say cash available is more than what? Total capital. So it means it become gain. Gain means realization gain. This become what? Minimum gain. Are you getting? But there is no subsequent. There is no subsequent realization. So can this become now gain only? There is no more gain. So this become realization gain. Just write down realization gain now. Realization gain is equal to how much? This minus this. 1900 distributed in which ratio? PSR. How much? 760, 570 and 570. So the realization gain will be added or deducted? Will be added now because more amount will be paid now. So add it and find out how much amount paid. The amount paid is 16,400, 12,300 and 12,300. The total amount paid is 41,000. So this become cash paid to partners. Have you understood? Very simple. And now if you compare the solution with whatever we have done for proportionate capital method, same answer will come. Check kar lo. Means either you are applying maximum loss or you are applying PCM. Answer is same. Which one is easy? Someone will say PCM, someone will say this method PCM. We have done 4 question practice. Huh? Four to 5 question we have done practice. This is first question only. I will say this is easy. Here, to, in that, if working note you have done some mistake now, that can be dangerous. This is more easy. Less chance the mistake I will say. Provided you have understood. Provided you have understood, but you need to practice both because sometimes they specify in the question apply maximum loss method. Sometimes they specify PCM method. Then you can't do other way na. Understood? One thing is that maximum loss can be applied in any situation. I think understood. Let us take last question of this concept. Balance all question will practice. Means this type of statement I think practice required. How much I will do. Once you have understood concept, practice required. एक क्वेश्चन इंसॉल्वेंसी का ले लेते हैं. वन क्वेश्चन लेट अस टेक फॉर इंसॉल्वेंसी. चलेगा. इन दिस देयर वाज नो नेगेटिव एडजस्टमेंट. मजा नहीं आया. करेक्ट ना. Let us take one question for insolvency. To come to the last question 14. 14 we have done na. Last question 15 na. 15. ABC where partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5 is to 3 is to their capital where itna respectively. After paying creditor the liabilities of asset of the firm's means creditor is already paid. Liability for interest on loan from spouse or partner and liability for interest on loan from partners. Means these two are the liabilities of partners relative loan and partners loan. Then asset is given. Correct. And capital outstanding is given at the first para only 9,600, 6,000 and 8,400. The asset realized in full. What they are saying? Asset realized in full. In order in which they are listed above. Means first what is realized? Then furniture, then machinery, then stock. B is insolvent. Now given B is insolvent means which method? Maximum loss method. Now you can't apply proportionate capital method. You are required to prepare statements showing the distribution of cash as and when available, applying maximum possible loss procedure. Even though not given, will apply this only. चलेगा. बोलो. Can we do it? We are doing question number 15. Statement for distribution of cash among partners. You can by applying what? Maximum loss method. Correct. What we can do whenever in the question now there are more than one liability, so you may have less space. Correct now. So what you can do from examination point of view, you can have only one column for external liability. Understand what I am saying? Suppose they have given three external liability. So it will be 3 plus 3 6 column and one total column 7 column. Then hodgepodge हो जाता ना. Correct ना. So you can add an external liability in one column and then we'll pay as per order only. Pay as per the order of payment. Understood? Correct. So you can add an external liability in one column. I already said there is no format for this. There is no format now. So you can change the format as per your requirement. Are you getting what I am saying? Add an external liability and then partner we have A, B and C and then one total column. Balance outstanding. External liability how much? It is 3,000. ABC how much? Total. Total of all these. Can we start? We'll do first realization. What is realized? Investment how much? 1000. Correct. But the first will pay to whom? Partner's relative loan. Paid to partner's relative loan. What is the balance outstanding? Then second realization. Second realization. Furniture, na? How much? 2000. Less what? First payment to partners, relative, and partners loan. Do together only. 2000, 2000, and 2000. Done. Now balance outstanding 24. This will be nil. Then what? 6000, 8500, 400. Sorry. 8400. Super na. Up to this to no doubt. Now let us come to third realization. Correct. So, machinery how much? 1200. Correct. So this is the only cash available. So can you give me what is maximum loss? How much? Can you distribute in PSR? 11,400 na. 6840 and 4560. Can you give me the balance? Can I say it become negative? 1800 negative. Then what? 840 negative and 3840 positive. And the difference is 1200 only. Total is 1200. Understood. Now B is insolvent, but can I say A also will not make any payment because A also we have negative balance. So whenever negative balance, now negative balance will be transferred to other partner, whether for solvent or insolvent. Are you getting? So both negative balance will be transferred to C. So we'll do plus minus negative adjustment. It is 1800. It is 840. Total is what? 2640. Now what is the balance coming? It is nil nil and 200. And can I say this become cash paid to partners? Have you understood? You can see the cash available was also 1200. So this become cash paid to partner. Understood? Last. Last also do. Last na. First can you give me outstanding balance? The outstanding balance. Now don't write maximum loss, huh? It will be wrong. So it will be what? 9600 minus 0. So 9600 na? Are you able to understand? Then 6000 and then what? 7200. Understood? And this will be equal to 22,800 only. Correct. Now last installment कर लेते हैं फटाफट. Last installment. Do by your own. Do na. I think you can do it. Done. How much stock? 4000. Correct. Now can it become last? It become realization loss. How much realization loss? 18,800. Distribute 9,400. 5,640. 3760. Balance how much? Sorry. 200. 360. 3,440. Total will be 4,000 only. And there is no negative. So now there is no need to apply negative adjustment. So this become cash paid to partners. Sorry. Done. And whatever unpaid remain unpaid only. Understood. Write down maximum loss method. Can you read this concept from book only? Read means suppose you have forgotten what we have done. So you require the steps na? अरे बोलना रे. Require the steps. So I am not giving writing. Can read from page number 2.10. Come to page number 2.10 everyone. 2.10. It is given. Step number. First step, prepare the statement showing distribution of cash. Then pay all external liabilities. After all payment is made to external liability, the partners will be paid off. Will find out total amount due to partners less less cash available. This net of balance of realization is cash available. This will maximum loss. Maximum loss will be shared among the partner in PSR as if there will be no further realization. If any partner capital after step number 4 is negative, correct now? Is negative, the partner shall be treated like as an insolvent partner. He will be treated like an insolvent partner even though he is not insolvent. Means if you are applying maximum loss method, so if it is coming negative, means that partner does not have any surplus capital. So first we'll make payment to those partner who have surplus capital. So automatically their capital might become negative even though he is not insolvent. We'll assume he is what? Insolvent partner? Correct. The deficiency of insolvent partner as per step number 5 shall be shared by other solvent partner, that is those partner who has positive capital balance in their capital contribution ratio. In capital contribution ratio as per Gardner versus Murray. As per Gardner versus Murray, repeat the step 3 to 6 till final realization means for each realization. So this step will be repeated for each realization. Correct now. We have done that only. Each realization we repeat. Understood? Simple. I think it is given in very simple way. Therefore, I am not giving writing. It is written by me only. Written by me only. चलेगा? Okay. ठीक है. So with this we completed what? The last step also. Last concept also. Last concept also. That means more or less the chapter is over. In unit number 1 just see all the questions done or not. Unit number 1 just see all the questions of class assignment is done or not. Unit number 1 all question done. I think done. Done na? All done. So unit number 2 only one question is left. ठीक है ना? Apart from that all questions done. बोलना रही वो भी कर ही ले क्या that question. What is that question you do by your own. अच्छा. Now first what you will do, first all question which have been asked in exam means in TYQ, in test your knowledge, at the end I have given questions from exam, so that you do first, then take other question, because there are some good question in exam whatever they have asked. So first you do all examination question. I will inform you or you can find out, or you will find out or I will inform you. Bata. अरे बोल पक्का. So first you do all the questions whatever has been asked in exam. If you are not able to do it, we should discuss in the class only now. There are some questions which where you will have doubt in this chapter. Of course there are some questions in which you will have doubt, but you need to inform me, because that doubt if I will inform you मजा नहीं आएगा. How much question I will do now. Concept then apply your concept by your own. Some question में doubt आएगा. Correct? What is your doubt? Someone is asking. You have not understood one point. Which point? 2 point. Come to page number 2.24. Everyone, let's see what is the doubt. 2.24. Okay sir. 2.24. Where is that? 2.24. What is the doubt? Which question? 2 point? 2.42. Acha, you have started doing questions. Very good, excellent. I really appreciate this type of things. Chalo, thin, short, and fat were in partnership sharing profit and losses in the ratio 2 is to 2 is to 1. Come to question number 2 of TYK. Test your knowledge. Page number 2.42. They have given capital, thin, short, fat, current account, thin, short, fat, debit balance, sundry creditor, bank overdraft, premises, furniture. They decided to retire on 30th September. So date of balance sheet and date of retirement are same. Thin decided to retire on 30th September and paid Fat appeared to be sort of private asset. Means Fat become insolvent. Short decided that he does not wish to take over Thin's share of partnership. So Short decided that he will not take over the Thin share of partnership. So all three partners decided to dissolve the partnership with effect from 30th September. It then transferred Fat. It then transpired. It then transpires that Fat has no private asset whatsoever. It is already given. Once again repeated na. The premises are sold for itna, plant for itna, the fixture realized itna, the stock is acquired by another firm at a book value less 5%. The stock is sold to other firm at book value less 5%. Debtor realized itna, realizer expense itna, the bank overdraft discharge and the creditor also paid in full. What is wrong? What is doubt in this? Which point? No, what they said, one partner is insolvent. Now, other two partners are saying, I am retiring. You want to take over my share? Means you continue the business? He said, no, I also don't want to take your share. Let us dissolve. It is dissolution only now. If he want to continue, then it means he is purchasing the entire business now. So he will act like a purchasing company. He will become a purchasing company. Understood? Correct? Understood? Chalo. Any more doubt? These are the points which you will understand when you read in all the questions. Which हो सकता है the same questions come, same doubt come in exam hall. If you have not done before, so you will stuck ना, somewhere stuck. ठीक है? चलो. So I think the chapter is over from my point of view. Only one question is pending. उसको कर ले क्या? कि बाद में करें? ये डाइट बकवास क्वेश्चन है. चलो we'll what you do question number 11 once you try. Question 11 page number 2.80 solution is given. Solution is given. First once you try, if you have not understood read solution, then if you don't understand then come to me. Okay. Question 11 page number 2.80. Only this question is pending na. So question 11 page number 2.80. Good question, means थोड़ा सा है, time लगेगा. So let's see whether you are able to react or not. Concept done. All concept done. All topic done. Chapter is finished. Now what do you think? So chapter is complicated or easy? Step by step. Step number 1. Kill. Close the books. Step number 1. Means concept number 1. Close the books. Easy. Easy now. See concept number 2 we have done. Open the books means purchasing company. So that too known only. Then same set of books. Easy only. If you remember the point, all steps should be in your mind. To before exam, just revise all the concepts. Even though you have not done the questions before exam, now if you revise and go, you will be able to attempt it. Correct now. Step number concept number 3 is also easy. Concept number 4, what we have done? Updation. Updation so is not a concept this chapter. That is so. Okay. Then step concept number 5, what we have done? That is also foundation concept. Then what? Then we have done what? Amalgamation we have done. After that amalgamation, na? Insolvency of one partner, then insolvency of all partner. Simple, super easy. Then amalgamation we have done. That also 2-3 questions we have done. We are perfect in that now. Amalgamation now we are perfect. That type of question will only be asked. Whatever we have done, the same question will be repeated. Correct now. That also the last we have done what? Piecemeal distribution in that two method. So if you do step wise, means concept wise, now this chapter will be very small. So don't take the entire chapter as one chapter. First concept number 1, done some question, हो गया. Then concept number 2, done some question, हो गया. Like this you do. Correct? Make target of concept number 1, concept number 2.